Hello YouTube and welcome back to the channel. Now I'm again joined by Nick because we're doing shoes again and it's something we both share. But before we start, we're going to be doing my shoe collection. I have just had a delivery because I saw some shoes on TikTok and I'm a sucker for shoes, especially Jordan 4s.
Yeah.
So I saw these on TikTok. They cost me £55 delivered. I've not actually properly looked at them, and this is the first time you're seeing them.
Yeah.
So this I've actually gone for slightly bigger. I went for an 8.5 with both size 8s. But I thought, as I'm doing my shoe collection, I might as well unbox these now and stick them on the wall of my Jordan 4 collection. So the box looks quite nice, but the only thing I've noticed compared to most Jordan 4 boxes,
oh, the lid comes off. Yeah,
the lid comes off instead of being hinged, which it's not a big issue, but I keep the boxes, they're in my wardrobe, so it's,
I mean, it's because of a fake pair, so like,
yeah, exactly, they are a fake pair, and we're
identical.
I'm under no impression that these are real, because these are the Jordan 4 Oreos. Straight away they the tongue.
Yeah, tongue's is a bit iffy.
Yeah. So these are the first time properly looking at them. It's the first time you looking at them.
Yeah. I don't know if you could see because it's quite far away, but the tongue is not straight and it's not round. It's a bit. It has like a couple of dents in them.
Yeah, even the plastic side bits, they're very thin, very cheaply made.
At the end of the day, you get what you paid for. So like, you will get the look down, but you won't get those like.
Yeah.
The quality.
Yeah, obviously.
That
when you look at the crafts is probably a bad example, because obviously
seafoams.
Yeah, the seafoams, which are genuine genuine shoes, even down to
the materials.
the material, the plastic,
the tongue, everything's down to the T. Nike do it best. It's like they've been doing it for years. They already know what to do.
Yeah.
These companies here just.
The weirdest thing is.
It's what you pay for at the end.
So
of the day.
these were more expensive than the Panda Buy ones that we unboxed in the last video, and the Panda Buy ones are definitely a lot better. In fact, the militaries, like I said, these are my dailies, so they are a little bit dirty now because I've been wearing them quite happily. So if you look at the plastic here, how thin.
For me, the one that is really obvious is the tongue. It feels like.
Yeah, the tongue is terrible.
Like paper there's no padding.
But yeah, these tongues are.
No padding whatsoever. It's like.
Yeah, where these militaries, which I love.
Yeah.
These are twice, what I would say, 3 times as thick.
All I know is that the authentic ones are like one of the puffiest tongues I've ever seen.
Yeah, that feels exactly the same as that. That's, do you know what I mean? So, all I can say is these were £55. I think I worked out before shipping and everything else on Panda Buy, these were £40. These were 55.
At the end of the day, you get what you paid for. You will get the look down, 100%.
Yeah, I'll still wear them. I'll still I'll daily them just as much. Well, probably more to be fair than the militaries. I'll give the militaries a bit of a clean. But what you got to remember is these are fakes. These will look great in the background. You're not paying. Oreos are between £300 and £400 in my size. So for the £55, don't buy them off TikTok is all I can say. Go to Panda Buy. Definitely. Even the anodised reds, much better quality. £15 cheaper before shipping, but then to be fair, if you're on Panda Buy, you buy more than 1 pair of shoes.
Obviously, we're just doing this so you guys could see the comparison from real pairs to different websites, so then you could decide which one you prefer with your.
But me personally, they're not a great fake. They're a cheap fake. In fact, there's a shop in Southampton that we're on the way to Route 1. Next time we go to Southampton, I'll point the shop out in a video. They sell fakes that I'd class like this for £35.
Yeah, it's just like
this is a 30 to £35 fake. Don't buy it off TikTok because the quality is subpar compared to Panda Boy.
It's meh. Anyways, good addition to the collection, to James' collection. I don't know if he's happy with them or not, but
it's not that I'm not happy with them. It's the qualities. But then this is what the whole point is we're buying these so you don't have to, basically. So yeah, avoid the TikTok shops on these Jordan 4s because not great.
At the end of the day, it was only £50, so it's good. It is what it is. And now into the sneaker collection.
So yeah, now into my sneaker collection. I have 3 pairs of fakes. Obviously, you've just seen the militaries. They're down here. They're my dailies. I've been wearing them every time me and my wife go out. I wore them to Southampton, no, to Portsmouth last weekend. Love them. Even really good fakes. Obviously, the new Oreos are on the shelf. My anodised reds, which are again a Panda Boy special in the last video. I really like these. I've not worn them yet, but I really do like them. They're just clean. My sea foams, which I bought from Vintage 99 in Winchester, which we're looking at going back to very soon.
Yeah, so keep an eye up on the channel. You might see a video about that.
Yeah, so, but I've worn these once. I don't wear these ones up here very often because they were expensive. Those were £2.99. I think I paid for those.
Yeah, £300. These are the real ones. We've just gone for the fake ones. James doesn't really like wearing the real ones because he likes to keep his value, which is just at the end of the day.
The crafts. I would say out of all of my trainers, the crafts are my favourite. These are amazing. I love these. I've worn them. I've worn them once, again, but these are definitely my all-time favourites. I actually wore these when I was buying those. This is how weird I am about my my Jordans. Okay, I didn't drive my car in these. I actually put these on after getting to Winchester. I walked around Winchester
and took them off on the
off when we got back in the car so that I didn't crease them too much. Because I love these ones. They're amazing.
It is a lovely pair.
And I had to. I actually bought these off eBay because we didn't get them. I was on the sneaker app. I didn't get accepted for these, so I had to go onto eBay. But I only paid a little bit over retail. I think it was £2.50 that I actually paid for these, so not as expensive as those, but then I was buying them from an independent store, so I don't mind paying a little bit extra to get them. I know my daughter Layla loves these. She was actually looking at buying them, but she went she bought the Mocha Jordan 1s, didn't she?
Yep.
But yeah, they're my crafts.
Yeah, overall great pair. Has different materials, fur on the tongue and other parts. Just not what you see on the daily.
No, I think I was when we went into Vintage 99. I was the first person to walk in with those on my feet since release, and that was 2 weeks after they came out. Now these ones I've worn a couple of times. Not that you could tell. These are the Funders. So I got these at retail. I do like these. I don't wear them as often as I should because I don't generally wear black shoes that often. But I wore them to a birthday party because we had to wear black and we had to wear all black. So I wore these. I've worn them a couple of other times as well, but I really like these, and I need to get the lightnings.
Yeah, finding the lightning, you gotta have a pack.
Yeah, so that is what you'll notice is I'm quite a Pacific how my shoes go as well. Now the pair of shoes that are missing from this wall, which the Oreos have taken their place, is my Jordan 3s, but we've been out this morning getting a few bits and they're downstairs. I wore them today, they're a little bit wet, so they won't be making the video because, to be fair, they're my Jordan cement whites. If I'm not wearing my militaries and we're going out somewhere, I'm generally wearing my 3s. I think I've worn them the most actually.
Yeah, it's like his favourite pair. This is good.
And Nick got the same pair. We got them at retail. We both got them exactly the same time, which was quite nice. So getting them at retail was lovely. But the rest of my shoe collection,
getting shoes at retail is always good,
is in here. So I will. I'm not going to pull them all out because there's a few, but I'll pull out some of my favourites that are in here. So the first pair. So they're not the most expensive pair of trainers that I own, not by a long shot, but these are the Adidas Xbox Series X Anniversary shoe. Never worn them, never going to wear them. As a game shop owner, I had to get them. I had the Xbox Series X fridge as well, but I didn't bother keeping hold of that. I sold it to a friend who was trying to find one at the time. So yeah, these just going to sit in my collection. They're just going to sit nicely in my wardrobe until we get a bigger space for me to display my shoe collection.
He also has the Spider-Man Jordan 1s. These have been very popular since the movie came out. Great movie, by the way. Fun story, I actually got exclusive access for these, and I didn't really have the money to get them, and I didn't really want them because I had the lost and found, so I was like, I don't really need them. I asked James if he wanted them. He was like, I don't have the money, but then you bought them a couple of days after when the original release came out.
It's more the fact that I didn't have the money to send you at the time because it was literally just before we got paid. But just before I got paid. So I ordered these
from Sneakers. You actually hit on Sneakers, which is it's always great to do.
Yeah, Layla's got these as well.
Yeah, that was I bought Layla's pair from exclusive access.
But yeah, they're cool. I've never worn them. I'm not sure if I'm going to be keeping them, solely for the fact that if next time we go to Vintage 99, I'm going to take these with us just in case they have something I would like more, should I say? Because
it is a lovely pair, nevertheless.
Yeah,
it has different materials all over the shoe: shiny leather, furry, suede.
It's just not something I'd wear, personally.
It's not a James Kennedy thing, but and the outsoles glow in the dark, which is.
But they are a really cool shoe, and if they don't have anything, I'll just keep them. If I don't trade them in, or anything, you know, they sit nicely with some of my collection. So yeah, there's those. My next pair, I've had these for absolutely ages, and I've never really seen anyone else with them. Now I bought these a fair few years before everyone started wearing Superstars again. Now these are the Adidas Superstar Stormtroopers. These are definitely used, but they do have the Stormtrooper silhouette there. Stormtrooper instead of Superstars there. They have the Stormtrooper on the tongue, and if you can see it, when they're, obviously they need a little bit of a clean underneath, but when they're actually up together, you have the Stormtrooper silhouette underneath. But they were purchased early 2000s. I can't remember exactly when, but I've had them for that long. They just sit nicely on the side.
It's not all about hype. Sometimes you need like a good sentimental shoe. Just that nobody really knows what it is, but it's just a cool piece to have.
Right, and the last pair I'm actually going to show you guys is this pair. This is my very first ever pair of Jordans. These are the Jordan Future Lows. They're quite quirky. They're not something I would generally buy and wear now, but I was excited because it was the first time we were able to get any type of Jordans off the shelf. And Foot Locker had them. It was the first time Foot Locker opened up in Bournemouth as well, so it's
not a pair that you'll see on the daily. It's got obviously the Jordan 11 outsole. Well, looks like the Jordan 11 outsole, and then the top is like mesh. It's like Jordan's like hybrid pairs that are quite like popular in England. It's one of the things that American people usually see.
Yeah, they're definitely different, especially the way, obviously, the laces sort of curve round a little bit as well. To be fair, the way they curve round into each other when they're next to each other, it's just a weird style of shoe. I picked it up because I thought they were quirky at the time.
Probably a good gym shoe, to be fair.
I've got enough gym shoes. I get told off for having too many pairs of trainers as it is.
James is a gym man. He's always at the gym.
James is a gym man. What? I do go to the gym. I'm trying to lose a little bit of weight, but I don't go as much as you because you go daily. When I was going to work every day instead of working from home, I was up at 4:30 every morning going to the gym. Now I work from home. It doesn't happen as often. But yeah, that is most of my collection. So I have my Jordan 4s on the wall in the bedroom. So obviously we have the Frozen Moments also coming out this month, which I know I'm going to try and get. You?
Probably not.
Probably not.
Yeah,
no.
I'll pass on that.
But yeah, so I'm going to try and get hold of a pair. So obviously the shoes will be... So there will be more trainers videos coming soon, especially Nick's collection. In fact, we're going to be shooting very soon. So thank you so much for watching the video. If you enjoyed the video, please leave us a like, and if you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you very soon in the next video. Adios.